What's up YouTube, Laughing Pikachu here. Welcome back to another Pokemon news update video. And in today's video, we have a lot of stuff. We've got some new Pokemon, some new Sun and Moon products, some new Sun and Moon GX style cards, some more information about Sun and Moon, the pre-release promos, a lot of stuff to talk about. So let's just jump right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is the Alolan collection boxes. We have heard about these things for a while, but this is the very first time we are finally getting actual images of these beautiful Alolan collection boxes, and they look absolutely gorgeous. These pictures right here are the European versions of the boxes. They did in the PokeBeach article, it clearly states these are European product images. Now, I do not know if the ones that will be released in the United States will be different. I'm assuming they will be, because most of the times we do not get these jumbo promo cards, and instead we get like stuff like figures and stuff. But I guess time will tell. I'm sure we will be getting product images of the US releases as well very soon, and once we get them, I will be sure to include them. But it looks like in these boxes we will for sure be getting 3 different holo cards, as well as a really cool pin with all of these different starter Pokemon. We also get 1 pack of evolutions, 1 pack of Steam Siege, and 1 pack of Furious Fists, which is very interesting. I don't know why they included Furious Fists. I know that also in like the recent tins that have been released, they for some reason threw out Furious Fists and put that into the tins as well, which I think is just so strange because Furious Fists is quite an old set. You know, there's so many sets in between Steam Siege and Furious Fists that they could have picked from. I don't know why they picked such a random set. But anyways, it is what it is. So yeah, there's going to be 2 different Alolan collection boxes, and I'm so excited for the Sun and Moon set. It's going to be fantastic. Like, I am so excited. Anyways, these will be releasing on November the 11th, so we have a little bit less than a month away, which is pretty cool. The next thing I want to quickly talk about is Sun and Moon. We've been given a lot of new Pokemon. They were released through these little videos that were posted on the official Pokemon YouTube channel. And I'm just going to go ahead and just show off like still images of all of these Pokemon while we're at it. I'm not even going to try and pronounce these names. I am terrible at it, and that has never been my strong point. But some of them look very cool, and I cannot wait to see how these Pokemon will look as like actual Pokemon cards. I think they will look fantastic. I'm also just really looking forward to just seeing them in the Sun and Moon games and stuff like that. The Alolan Grimer is one of my favorite that have been released through this like sort of wave of Pokemon. There's also an Alolan Muck to go along with it, and they just look fantastic. I absolutely love them. There's also a couple of new trainers and stuff like that. Really cool. And then we actually also saw these not only through the trailer that was released on the Pokemon website, but we also saw them through Korokoro. So it's just again confirming that they did release him. Ash just looks so funny in that picture. Yeah, anyways, really interesting stuff. Again, looking forward to it. The next thing I want to talk about is the Slowbro EX and the Mega Slowbro EX. So these were originally released as promo cards in Japan. And the reason I'm discussing this right now is for 2 different reasons. First of all, this is the first time that we're actually seeing the English versions of this promo card, and it's not going to be a promo card in English. I don't know if you can tell at the bottom, but it's actually part of the set. It's part of the actual evolution set, which is pretty cool. I'm excited for that. I was kind of expecting that to happen, but we can never be entirely sure about Japanese promo cards until we see them in English. So this is a pretty big deal. I think the Mega Slowbro EX is going to be a highly sought after card just because the artwork is just so cool. A lot of people like it. I like it. And then we also have a Blastoise Spirit Link that has finally been seeing some English love. Before we'd only seen Japanese leaks of that card. So very cool. Again, the Sun and Moon set is officially releasing on November the 2nd, but it will likely be hitting stores such as Toys R Us, GameStop, stuff like that on October the 31st. Okay, next thing. Alright, I know we're just talking about Evolutions, but let's take a minute and talk about the sets. That's like 2 sets from now. So, Evolutions is the newest set that's going to be releasing in November, but then after that, there's going to be a Sun and Moon set, which is the next biggest thing. And we have been given some new GX style cards, and they look fantastic. This here, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, but it's a Lycanroc, I believe is how you say it, but it's like this really cool wolf-looking thing that evolves from the dog Pokemon, and it looks so cool. One thing that I noticed is that it has some very interesting numbering on it. As you can see at the bottom, it's number 9 out of 13, and so I'm not sure if this means that it's like maybe a series of promo cards, SMP1, I don't know if that's supposed to stand for Sun and Moon Promo number 1 or something like that, or if this is actually like part of the set and then these GX style cards are just part of the subset. I'm pretty sure the actual Sun and Moon set will not be like just 13 cards, so it's either some sort of subset or it's like a promo subset, something like that. But they look fantastic, and we also saw the look of what the common style card of the pre-evolution is going to look like, the Rockruff. So very cool. Looking forward to that. We also got a couple of other GX cards. So this is another one that we've gotten, and then we've also gotten the 2 legendary starters as promos as well. So let's take a minute and just quickly talk about Sun and Moon, because there's been some new information that has been leaked or talked about that we don't really have pictures associated with, but there's a lot of cool things to talk about. So first of all, for the GX style cards, there are going to be 11 total Pokemon GX cards in the English Sun and Moon set. Now, on top of that, we know some of them so far. So obviously the 2 legendaries, and then the flower-looking thing that I just showed you, and the dog-looking thing that I just showed you. So there's going to be a couple of other ones. It's going to be pretty interesting. We're also going to be getting some Mega Pokemon, such as the Mega Slowbro, stuff like that. Some break cards. It should be interesting. Actually, I'm not entirely sure if there's going to be breaks or not. That has not been confirmed. But they have confirmed that they're going to be including Alolan style Pokemon, such as the Alolan Meowth. We have seen leaks of that. I think I talked about that in the previous video. If not that, then 2 videos ago. But yeah, it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what the set will look like. I think it's definitely going to change the way the TCG is currently formatted. As far as like sets are concerned, there's going to be a lot of like new types of things incorporated into the sets. For example, I know when the X and Y era of sets first released, that was the first time we were seeing like Mega Pokemon and stuff like that. And so it's very likely that we'll be seeing a new like style of Pokemon card once the Sun and Moon like era begins. So I'm so much looking forward to that. It's so awesome. So yeah, they've also announced the 3 different theme decks that they're going to be using. This is the first time in a very long time, or possibly ever, that we're going to be seeing 3 different theme decks. But it's going to be a Forest Shadow theme deck, a Roaring Heat theme deck, and a Bright Tide. So those are the 3 different names. So one's going to be fire, one's going to be leaf type or grass type, and then the third one is probably going to be water type. You can kind of just guess that by the names. But yeah, it's going to probably include some of the starter Pokemon for Sun and Moon and stuff like that. And yeah, I think overall it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. But before we get carried away and start talking about Sun and Moon, I want to take a minute and just talk about evolutions again, just for a second. Because Evolutions is going to be releasing before we see Sun and Moon, and I don't want the Sun and Moon set to like not get us excited for Evolutions, because Evolutions, this set is so awesome. Anyways, as promo cards, we're going to be getting a Charizard promo, Gyarados promo, Machamp promo, and Mewtwo promo. So I know that in a couple of videos ago, I mentioned that the Charizard in the set was not going to be getting a holo card, and I didn't really understand why they were doing that at first, but now it has been revealed. The reason they're doing that is because they're using those cards as holo promo cards for the pre-release, and I think they look fantastic with the little like symbol at the bottom of the artwork. It looks awesome. I'm very pleased with that. So yeah, it should be interesting. The pre-releases will begin on October the 22nd through October 30th, and then again the set will likely be hitting stores such as GameStop on the 31st, and then stores such as Walmart and Target on November 2nd. Also, continuing on talking about Evolutions, they have also released what the single pack blister promos are going to be. So there's going to be a Greninja as well as a Weezing, and we saw these cards as Japanese promo cards originally. So here is what they look like in Japanese. One was like I believe this one was released at some sort of like competition thing. There's the Weezing, and then the Greninja was, as you can see, just a regular promo sale card. And the final thing I want to talk about is something very interesting, and it was definitely something I wasn't really expecting. But they have confirmed, Pokemon has confirmed that to celebrate its 20th anniversary, in Japan they will be releasing a $2,000 full gold Pikachu card. Now, first of all, a couple of things. The full gold, no one really knows what they mean by that. They said, you know, back in the day when they released those gold cards from Burger King, like those Burger King like promotion cards that were full gold, those weren't like entirely gold, they were just coated in gold, but they were called Pokemon cards in full gold or something like that. So maybe we can see something similar to that here, but since this is a $2,000 card, I don't think we'll be seeing just something that's just plated in gold. Like, I think it'll be like completely legit and very interesting looking. But apparently this Pikachu is supposed to be the one that you see in base set. You can start pre-ordering it on the Japanese Pokemon Center website anywhere between October the 18th through October the 7th. And yeah, it should be interesting. I really don't know what to expect from this card, but if we get some more information, I'll be sure to let you know. But apparently in this thing, you're getting this, like, a base set Pikachu, you're getting the whole case, you're getting a sleeve to protect it, and all this stuff, so it should be pretty fancy, and I'm looking forward to it. Now, we are on to the final part of the video, the shoutouts. If you would like a shout out, all you have to do is subscribe, like, and comment below saying you want a shout out, and I'll pick 3 random people per video to give a shout out to. So the first person I want to give a shout out to is I Love Arceus. First of all, that channel layout is fantastic. But also really cool channel. Like, not really like Pokemon stuff, but there's like some really interesting things. Look like they were also recently impacted by the flooding in Florida due to that hurricane. So go check out the video. Give them some support. They seem like a really cool person. The next person I want to give a shout out to is the Amic. Hopefully I'm saying that right. If not, I really apologize. But I just wanted to point out that they are doing a 20 sub giveaway at the moment. So if you're interested in checking that out, make sure you do so. It looks really cool. And then for final person I'm going to be giving a shout out to is Stevo's Video Games LE and TCG openings, and it looks like they have been doing quite a few different openings. They opened up the tins, they opened up the Keldeo boxes, so if that's something that might interest you, make sure you go check out their channels. All 3 of these channel links will be down below in the description. Yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. Today is the final day of the giveaway that I'm doing with the Poke Capital and Jordan Japan, so if you're interested in checking that out, make sure you go do so. I will try to leave a link in the description if I remember. But yeah, so I will be announcing even though the giveaway ends today, like at 12 o'clock midnight today, I will be announcing the winners in next week's news update video. It just seems it's more convenient for me that way, so I will be cutting off the giveaway on the 14th. But yeah, we will be officially like announcing the winner in next week's Pokemon news update video at the end of it. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to let me know. You know, of all the Sun and Moon things and evolution things, what are you looking forward to the most? What card? Like, if you had to pick one card, what would it be? Because there's just so many to pick from. I don't even think I could pick. But anyways, that's gonna do it. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!